Hi, I'm Robert with Dux Spray Equipment. I'm going to go over the specialty tools for the packing and their application. All right, so first off, we have the standard fluid tube for the pressure feed, gravity feed packing 2700 series, where the packing is in the back of the fluid tube. And how you would use the packing tools for this: you have the packing tool, insertion tool, and then the packing driver. And what I would do building this is I would put my seals on the needle seal, put the O-rings on there, and then I would grab the needle shroud and the needle seal front, build that. The needle shroud sits into a machine groove in here, and then you would just insert this into the fluid tube with your insertion tool, making sure that seated and is flush. And then I would take my needle seal and put my lube on my O-rings, making sure that they are lubricated when they go in through the threads of the body, or the threads of the fluid tube. And so make sure you don't pull the seal back out. And then you can just use a Dux packing driver to do your rear nut, or you can use a flathead screwdriver. The packing driver is nice to have, goes through the seal, and then and ensures that you're not stripping on this brass on the back. And then you would just use your needle and set your packing pressure with your packing pressure gauge. So second, I have the Platinum pressure feed, gravity feed packing cartridge here. We've moved the packing to the sleeve A, so that way you can remove it from your fluid tube and have an unobstructed cleaning in brush go through your fluid tube. And this packing is self-adjusting, so you don't have to worry about the packing pressure gauge anymore. For setting packing, the spring puts the tension on it and self-adjusts for you. You have the option of getting this in a wearable parts kit fully built, or you can purchase the packing replacement kit and rebuild this cartridge yourself. Okay, so you're gonna take your sleeve A and your needle shroud, and you can put your needle shroud on the packing insertion tool. Make sure that fully seats, and you can see the needle shroud come through. It kind of acts as a wash. Build your needle seal, put your O-ring on. There's just one O-ring on the Platinum series, and you're gonna want to put a little lubricant on the O-ring. And there is a seat for the spring, and then there's a seat also in the brass. Push them together and you have a built self-adjusting packing, where you can put that on the needle packing driver and make sure you insert that in and give that a snug tight. And then that would be inserting the packing into your sleeve A on the Platinum. Last, we have the automatic fluid tube. This is going to be in the standard automatic, recirculating automatic, or the manifold automatic. And So to show you how I would use the tools for insertion on these, uh, what I like to do is I like to use the packing driver. I'll run the spacer down, build my seal, and I'll use my front. And so I'm only building half of it on here. Make sure my O-rings are lubricated, and you can get a little on the brass too. Just helps slide into the fluid tube better. So the packing driver, I only build it this far because you can use the insertion tool too, but it doesn't give you the depth the driver does. But you want to make sure you're not like have your other seal where the driver part would damage it. So that's why I leave it right here with the brass and insert it to that point. So now I will build my other seal. I still have some Magna Lube on my fingers, so get my O-rings with a little bit of coating on them, and I'll use my driver or my packing insertion tool to do the rest of that seal. And then you can use your driver to get the fluid seal nut on there. I usually go somewhere around flush to start, and then I would take my needle, and this would be built in a gun. I'd take my needle and use the packing pressure gauge to set my packing on this. Any of these tools can be purchased through us directly, through our web store, by calling us, or through our distributors. These tools just make it easier for rebuilds and insertion and packing maintenance. Don't hesitate to give us a call if you have any needs, and we can assist you and help you out in any of your Dux gun rebuilds.